Oh, hey, what's up? It's you again. Yeah, I know. We just hung out the other day, and here we are, I guess, spending some more time together. But hey, it's cool. My good, loving mage, tender-hearted Vivi is out this week, or today. Sorry, today. And I just feel like it's worth spending a little extra time together if we have to. So, we're going to talk about him and just maybe see if he's cool to pool. And maybe if he's cool to pool, I might just pool. So, hang out to find out how I feel and if I pull, if you're into that sort of thing, or fast forward, or exit if this all sounds terrible. So, those are your options. I must tell you that I'm having a bit of an ant problem right now, and it's not even an ant problem in my house. I could deal with that. It's like a personal ant problem. Like they're following me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. And like it just seems like no matter what, they're like crawling up in my business. Well, not my business. Well, in my space, and they just want to like see what's going on or see what I'm having, and it's like not even like normal stuff. Like I understand like if I were to like leave a bunch of Sour Patch Kids or something up on my counter. Not that I would ever do that because I don't really like candy. It's true, I'm not very sweet. But no, it's like weird stuff. Like they're so obsessed with like my bathroom and like toothbrushes and things like that. So I've been putting my toothbrush up on this like giant tower of stuffs in my room because I feel like maybe they won't get it up there. But you know what? That's misleading because I was at an airport recently, which I mean, I wasn't in the air yet, I guess, but still, like, airports are fairly high off the ground, right? Just de facto? I don't know, maybe not. If you've ever been to Burbank Airport, that's a short airport. But, yeah, I was, like, just sitting there having a glassing of wine. And then the next thing I knew, I looked down, and there's like an ant in my glass of wine, and like, where did you come from, and what are you doing, and like, why do you have such lofty aspirations? Like, come back down to earth. In fact, man, go hang out in the grass or something. At least then, like, you can hang out and fight scorpions and try to protect shrunken kids or something. Maybe people will like you if you do that or something. I don't know. But no, just get out of my wine glass. What are you doing? And it's like, that's happened again when I got back too. It was like, you know, I looked down in my vodka drink, and there's like an ant just hanging in it. I was like, where did you even come from? And there's not like a trail or anywhere. I don't know. It's just like dropping from the ceiling or something. And I'm not, I promise, that brown wizard from Lord of the Rings / The Hobbit. I'm not gross like that. I don't just have animals and insects and things like that falling off of me left and right. So I don't know what's going on. But anyhow, we should probably talk about Vivi and see what's going on, and then we can decide. Right. I'm excited to find out. And let's see. All right. I'm already warmed up to Vivi. So, but let's go read about him and see. Unit details. So this is a young black mage who appears in tales of the distant world of Gaia. Swept up in the commotion caused by Zidane and Tantalus's kidnapping of the princess, he goes on to join forces with them soon after. Though he is always timid in demeanor and lacks the ability to make his own judgments or take action, he possesses incredible potential as a mage, which was really fun to see in Final Fantasy IX. It was a fun time. And let's see, yeah, using his magic, it's like, you know, compare that to like when you get Tello, and Tello's magic was really good too, but I felt like Vivi's was like, yeah, it was hidden. It was a lot like Lulu in 10 as well. Like, it was there, it was substantial. It wasn't something like, oh, he's got to work up to this or anything like that, or like, oh, it caps off in a certain level because he's an old man. No, none of that. He was great. He was a force from the beginning. His limit burst will be Doomsday. We kind of looked at it, but this will increase his own magic damage for 3 turns, and while dealing a large damage AoE to targets within range based on caster's magic stat, with a chance of inflicting stun for 1 turn, which is always annoying if it happens to you. I don't mind it if I do it to you. So, if he's cool with pulling, if I pull him, that will be the case. So he is a tender-hearted black mage, which is a rearguard spellcaster class, a job that has powerful area magic attacks, such as a 2-hit ability, an area of effect spells, as well as a support ability that bestows re-raise at the start of a battle. And I think he also has something in his kit which like lets you like munch on or take away another unit's re-raise. So that's kind of cool to note, and maybe go make sure of that. Because we've got Helena, light Helena, younger-ish, like middle-aged Helena, I guess. And she's got some re-raise antics, and her good friend Wing Stern / her son also does. So this is kind of cool for him to have. And let's go see. Next we have Blade Soul as a sub-job. Vanguard Magic Attacker class, a job that can raise its own critical hit rate and specializes in slash attacks that depend on the magic stat of the user, which can create an additional effect upon critical hit. Blade Soul is pretty good stuff. Rearguard Spellcaster class, that's Red Mage. Red Mage is like kind of like your all around. You get a little bit of curing. You get well, I don't know if he has Jamming Thrust, but Jamming Thrust is always a fun one. But it's a job that employs casting time to deliver high-powered range magic attacks and restorative spells. His TMR will be Vivi's Steepled Hat, and that gives you a nice magic stat, which is always kind of fun to see on a TMR because it helps you boost it even higher. 10 accuracy, which is also great. And this is a shield TMR. Keep that in mind. And it will do this little skilly thing if you want to, which will raise agility of allies with an area around self for 3 turns, while bestowing status removal, which is just RP auto restore, to successful attacks of allies with an area around self for 3 turns. So agility is really, really important in this game. You do not want to be lapped. You want to be a lapper. Lap them up hard. So always helpful to have that. And then let's hear about it. It's a tall, pointed hat from a distant world, said to have always been worn by a young black mage, pulled down snugly over his head. Though it is referred to as a steepled hat, the tip is crooked. It seems that the hat stood straight when the boy gained some sort of power. Trance? But the truth of the matter is uncertain, so look into that if you're curious about the mysteries of Vivi's steepled hat and what might happen in order to get it standing erect like that. And let's see. Guess we can go look at him again. Do we need to though? Do we really need to? I could look at him all day. Vivi is super special to me. This game is special to me, and I talked about that last time I hung out, but I'll say it again. And he's the youth searching for the meaning of life. He is a really well-imagined unit, in my opinion. And I love, I guess it's getting kind of dizzying out there. I love his design, and especially I feel like in this game, he kind of like has this contrast to the Black Waltz enemy, and you see a couple renditions of them, and they have a very similar look, but he differentiates himself well in personality, and is kind of continuously trying to figure out what's going on for him. And what I like is that this game, this is before, I mean, they had the CGI cutscenes, which kind of built off of the tech that we saw in Final Fantasy VIII. You got a bit of that there, but this game kind of incorporated that more. But it didn't yet have the voiceovers, and so I felt like they were so able to communicate his innocence and his just like adorableness, and just completely endear you to him based on mostly like the animation, like obviously the dialogue as well. Like he is like the epitome of childlike wisdom, where he, you know, he goes in there and he's just like, oh, you want to talk to Garnet? Let's just go talk to Garnet. Like, don't beat around the bush, don't overthink things. Don't wait. Don't, wasted time in relationships when you don't have all the time, maybe. Just go for it. And they incorporated that into his animation, I thought, in a very, very sweet way. You had the way that he looked up. His curiosity was seen so much in his expressions, which is so funny to say because, I mean, look at his face. He doesn't have much of it. He can't really make facial expressions, but his eyes say so much. They did a great job with that. They did a great job with his movement. And you see this, like, well, you can see it in his limit burst, but also if you take him into battle, just the way that he moves about. And they did a great job, and just those kinds of things that were able to communicate his childlike nature, his innocence, his sweetness, and I just fell in love with this character. So I guess probably this, you know where this is going, right? You know where this is going. We gotta, oh yeah, he's cool to pull. He's for sure cool to pull, and he's gonna be your dark unit. He's gonna do a lot of magic damage, and like maybe you want to put him with Wrath. I don't know. She might even, soften a bit to hang out with a little brother figure. But, or maybe you want to just like do some magic shenanigans, which I'm kind of thinking would be fun. But in any case, yeah, this guy's cool to pull in my book. And so what am I going to do? I'm going to go pull for him. So let's go have some fun with that right now. I want to make sure I start where I should start. Yeah, let's start on this banner and see how it goes. So I remember talking about this back in the FFBE days, where he very much was a favorite character of mine, and I had this plushie for Vivi that I kept in the back of my car. My first car was a Toyota Corolla, and I put this Vivi plushie in kind of, that like back, like your rear window section, which is like sitting up there saying hi to people. And he just was like kind of just like a fun little guy. Oh, is this new? Do I not have this? I don't think I have this. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, come on, Greater Demon. Yeah, jump in with us. Let's go have some fun. That's cool. I love getting something new. And so he was on the road for me for quite a while, with me for quite a while. And actually, yeah, this is what it looks like now. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean we hung out. We were on the road. So he got a little faded, but he just made me happy. Oh, in case you're wondering, Vivi, I mean, obviously doesn't drink. He's a child, and not only that. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that, because some of you all with your dark past, like, oh well, I started drinking when I was 6, and things like that. So it's like, well, that's rough, but all the love to you in your own personal story. But no, Vivi's not drinking. I feel like Rat Kid would be like totally trying to coerce him into something like that, but no, Vivi's not having his tune. He'd be like, drink what? And so instead, I'm having, well, it's sparkling water and vodka, which LaCroix, I don't know if you've seen, like on their can, it says, innocent, which works for Vivi, but this is actually not LaCroix. This is Waterloo, and it's a sparkling water that is the flavor of like a creamsicle, orange and vanilla, which I thought worked well for Vivi, because that's another thing Rat Kid would probably do. It'd be like, hey, slave, go make me a bunch of money so you can buy me ice cream. Go buy me a creamsicle. So, I don't know. I was able to rationalize this drink somehow. As if I needed to, right? But, it feels good. Feels good to figure out a way to work it in. But it's funny too, because like, well, Puck could maybe get his dad to buy him some ice cream, but I don't know. We don't know yet. Who's Puck? I don't know. I do love this little step up. Ooh, because it's nice to get. Hey, Rain. It's nice to get some shards and some mind spheres along the way, as long as like you're getting the medals along with them. It's really nice. I'm a big fan. So I have to find out who I am. Oh man, and you really showed up early for us, Vivi. He's the youth searching for the meaning of life, and he's ours. He's gonna hang out with us. We're gonna do good things together. I promise you. In the short time that you have, I will help you bring meaning to your life. I promise. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so happy. That was quick. I had so many other things to tell you too. I was gonna tell you how like I'm drinking this. Okay, calm down with these deals. Let me just be happy and be excited. Oh, I am so happy and I am so excited. Anyway, so I am also, the vodka that I'm drinking, I have decided that I think that I have built up an immunity. You know what we should do while we're here? And then I can talk to you more about idiot things, is probably the step up for his card. So let's start doing that. I figure it's got to happen at some point. It might end up being the 20k situation, but well, we're going to have to do it anyway, so let's do it. I'm so happy, Vivi. You really did take care of me all those years, my silly driving years. And I'm really, I'm happy. I'm happy you gave me no resistance as far as joining our party. Anyhow, so I think I have built up an immunity to wheat, wheat vodkas. So now I'm kind of straying into some corn vodkas. Goodnight Lovin' seemed like a good vodka for this game. It's so warm-hearted, and it's a really, a lot of Final Fantasies have some really beautiful friendships, but this game does have a sweetness to it. I mean, all the way down to Zidane, who he's just like, hey, why wouldn't we help people? Of course we're gonna help people. He doesn't have, he's not grumbling at you, like you don't have to convince him. He's just down to help. So anyhow, so now I'm trying out these corn vodkas, which definitely probably have a weakness to. And I think that kind of boils down to the fact that I'm directionally challenged, which makes sense when it comes to corn. And I feel like even recently, I caught myself going the wrong way on a one-way street, and that's just something that happens. Or hang out with us, Battle in the Clouds, man. Yeah, Vivi's all about it. He's feeling the love. Oh, this is great. Okay, that was that. Or he just overtalk things, and his childlike wisdom is like, no, man, they've had enough from you this week. Let's just go battle and find out the meaning of life and stop talking people's ears off. So I appreciate it. I hope y'all are having some good luck with Final Fantasy IX or whatever else you're going for. Yeah, point is, yeah, I ended up they're going the wrong way in this busy intersection on this one-way street, and that was scary. So directionally challenged or directionally stupid. In that case, I don't know. I don't even know what you say. Like, sorry, officer, I just meant to go to my other left. But it all worked out in the end. I was able to pass through the intersection while all the lights were red. It was very lucky. But, so corn, yeah, I think I'm weak to corn is kind of where I'm going here. So we're going to see if this vodka does the trick. Now, let's go talk about this card, because we didn't even talk about that. We just jumped right into it because no, not we. Get out of here. No, me. Stop it. Stop trying to insert yourself into my narrative, yo. You weren't invited to do that. This is my story. Now I sound like Titus. Gross. Alright, Battle in the Clouds. Here we have, for Katana, Staff. Well, that's Black Mage, not Devout. Make sure you read the fine print. Mace and Book, they'll get area attack resistance up 7, reaction block rate 11, and then of course you have an awakening bonus. No, those aren't even the numbers. It goes up higher than that, but we're looking at this from this weird view. Magic at 50%. This is a weird view. Let's go back to the summon view. I think that's what we want to do. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to build this well. Alright. Zip me up, make me shut up. I do know how I'm going to build this, I'm just going to have to spend a bunch of viz. Oof. Sorry. Wow. I'm sounding really embarrassing right now. Okay, our air attack resistance of 24, reaction block rate 32, magic of 50%. That's going to be your party ability. And then limited party ability is maximum HP of 15%. And that is going to be for duels or something. These holo cards are real weird. Whoa, that was really scary. My computer timed out, and I thought I just wasn't recording or something. Woof. Okay. Bestowed effects: magic up 10%, agility up 5%. So that should be for the person you're slapping it on. Limited bestowed effect: magic up 20. This should be for just Vivi. And then vision mastery, again, this like hollow thing for like duels. Slash attack resistance up 2, strike attack resistance up 2. And let's read about it. Why would you do such a thing? Weren't they your friends? You scum! I exist only to kill. This is this is spoilery for Final Fantasy IX. See, I wasn't even gonna go there and tell y'all about it, but it's vision cards. Not holding back. Zidane and the others drive back Black Waltz number 3, but for a moment, having waged a violent attack on the cargo ship, now piloted by Dagger. However, having lost control of itself, Black Waltz number 3 takes a small ship from its allies and relentlessly gives chase. From the deck of the cargo ship, Vivi unleashes his black magic in an attempt to repel their deadly pursuer. It was also really sweet when he found the town of like Black Waltzes that like kind of like had like grown, like they like had their own like little peaceful village. That was really sweet, and then he kind of finds out some sad things about his own fate, which yeah, again we won't get into, but it's a beautiful card, of course. Like the art in this game was beautiful, and it was kind of the in-between. Like I really loved that it kind of went back to Final Fantasy's roots with like the medieval, and then Final Fantasy X kind of built upon like these CGI moments out of the voice acting, and it's a really memorable game for I think a lot of people because of all that. Or because maybe it was their favorite, or not favorite, or first and favorite, or maybe just first, Final Fantasy. So, you know, that's actually, I like to do that. I like to tell people how old they are based on what they say their Final Fantasy is. We're derailing here. This has been a good night. and it's been fun. And I'm really happy to have some Final Fantasy IX sweet, loving, or what's what I could call it? Something about loving. Good night loving? Something like that. So I'm gonna have some good night loving with my friend Vivi. And I did tell you that I have I don't know that you can really see it very well in my intro, but these are my figurines for Final Fantasy IX. Yes, they are very cute. And I also have an art book for the game, and yeah, I don't know why I'm bragging about that. So don't feel bad if you don't have that. It's cool. I promise. Anyway, so I think we're done. Maybe we're done for a while. I don't even know like when the next unit comes out, when we're gonna get news about it, because I cannot follow this schedule. This schedule is pretty bonkers, and I would love it if it would figure itself out, and get a calendar and stick to it. So I don't even know. Maybe we'll hang out next week. Maybe we won't. But I think we spent enough time together this week, and maybe we could use some time apart. So. That's that. If you don't want to have time apart, come find us in the Discord, and if you're looking for a guild, we still got a spot there. So yeah, come by there if you like, or don't. That's it. So good luck on your pulls, and yay. Cheers to Final Fantasy IX. Beautiful, beautiful, lovely, heart-wrenching game. And yes, awkward goodbye, and as always, cheers.